What's going on, guys? Team Akardski back with another video, and we're here today with
Tyler Blaker, Team McCartsky.
Absolutely. What'd you do today?
So different card game because we usually do Yu-Gi-Oh around these parts, but
That's not a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
These are we did third place at Unmatched Gaming's League Challenge today, playing Raging Bolt, the good old reliable.
God, yes. Any shout outs before we begin?
Shout out to Team McCartsky, obviously, best Pennsylvania team on God. Shout out to Unmatched Gaming, best locals in PA.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Chris, Lovewade, River, everybody for always supplying us. So
absolutely.
Shout out to the boys. That's it.
All right, let's get into it.
All right. So for those who aren't aware, is Pokemon TCG. So 3 Raging Bolt. This is your main attacker in the deck. This is mainly how you want to be knocking out things majority of the time, because its attack. Bell of Thunder does 70 damage times the amount of energy discarded. So you can discard energy from anywhere on your bench. And it only requires a fighting and lightning to attack with it. So you can just attach energy from. You have multiple ways to attach multiple energy. So you can usually hit for like over 300. So this can basically knock out like almost any Pokemon in the game right now.
Very nice.
We also play 2 of the Little Raging Bolt. So this one's basically just for because you don't use its Dragon Headbutt attack, and that never comes up ever. You use the Thunderburst Storm, so it attacks Pokemon on the bench. You can attack from anywhere, but you usually want to attack the bench. So this is basically just to snipe like annoying like one prizers that you have on the bench that they have on their bench that you just don't want to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Baby Bolt.
Yeah, Baby Bolt. I call him Baby Bolt, but be professional about it. And then the last attacker in the deck is a Slitherwing. This one doesn't come up as much, which is why this is a 2. This is a 1 of. But this one comes up sometimes because you can one shot. You can one shot like a Blood Moon or Saluna with it because. It does 120, and then Ursaluna's weak to fighting, so it hits for weakness, so you deal 240, and then it also burns too. So like you burn in between turns, which does 20 damage, and Blood Moon Ursaluna's 260, so you can just take a one shot on a Blood Moon for free.
A lot of damage.
And then since it's killed in between turns, they can't use the Pheasantipity to draw cards because it wasn't knocked out on. Like the following turn. It was knocked out in between turns. So this doesn't proc the Fez.
Nice.
But you still play the Fez because it's draw power, and this deck really needs draw power sometimes to just like unbrick the hands and whatnot. Then we play 1 Latias for free retreat because it's free retreat for basics, and these are all basics, so pretty self-explanatory.
You always take that.
Yeah, we play Mio. This is the counter Iono because one of the struggles for the deck is Iono. Because if you have like a really big hand and your opponent Ionos you down to nothing, this just allows you to basically replenish your hand because restart allows you to draw until you have 3 cards in hand. And it's also a free retreat as well. The genome hacking comes up sometimes. Like if you're playing against Dragapult and you have this inactive and you use their Phantom Dive to attack, it's like cool sometimes, but like you're only just using this for draw power. You're never really attacking with it.
Gotcha.
And then we play 3 Tealmass Ogerpon. So this is how you accelerate energy onto the board because
card's crazy.
Yeah, because its ability Teal Dance allows you to attach grass energy from your hand to draw cards. So it's draw power, and it also puts energy on your board too for your Raging Bolt. So it's really good. And also Mega Absol is running around right now as well, and it's weak to grass. So the Myriad Leaf Shower does actually come out. That's actually how I won my game against Mega Absol today, actually, because the Leaf Shower just hits for 30 plus the amount of energy on it. So you're hitting for 150, and then the Mega Absol's weak to grass, and it's 280, so you're hitting for 300. So you one-shot it, and you take 3 prizes.
Nice.
So it's really good. That's it for all the EXs and whatnot. So we have 3 Hoot Hoot. And then we also have 3 Noctowl. So this engine's really good. I'll die on this hill. That this is the optimal way to play Raging Bolt because the Noctowl The Jewel Seeker ability triggers when you have a Terra in play, and the TO Mass Oderpon is a Terra. So this lets you search your deck for any trainer card. So it lets you basically just like find whatever you're missing essentially. So like, if you're missing like the stadium to make it so that way you can have 8 mons on your bench, you can do that. If you're missing your Sada's Vitality, you can grab that. You can even grab the one of Prime Catcher that you have in here as well. Like this card just does everything.
We love searching everything.
Yeah, and it's also not once per turn either. So if you have multiple Noctowls and multiple
soft
Hoots,
once per turn?
Yeah, just soft once per turn casually, you know. Double Fan Rotom to search out your Noctowls and Hoots because you can only use this on the first turn, but it allows you to add 3 Pokemon with 100 HP or less to your hand. So, and plus the attack to deal 70 damage also comes out sometimes too in like a vacuum. So that's also really good. One Ditto. This has the same clause as Rotom. We can only use the ability on the first turn, but if it's in the active, you can discard it to basically get access to. If you're missing your Oderpon, you can get Oderpon. If you're missing like a Raging Bolt or a Baby Bolt, you can grab that. So this basically just lets you tutor your deck for whatever Pokemon you're missing.
Very nice.
So that's it for the Pokemon. Kind of a high Pokemon count, but I mean, I feel like you have to with like kind of like a Monster Mash deck like this.
For sure.
So for the item cards, 4 Nest Ball because we're playing how many basics, and this card just says grab a basic, so I'm pretty self-explanatory. 2 Ultra Ball to grab your Noctowls, or I mean you can grab any Pokemon essentially, but you're basically just using this to grab like whatever basic you can't grab. Plus sometimes you also want to like use this to put your energy in discard pile, so you have Sada to attach the energy later on. So that's it for all the balls. 3 Earthen Vessel to search all your energy. This is also not once per turn, and plus like the discard is also really nice as well. Then we also play 2 Night Stretcher to get back your Pokemon or your energy that you're missing. Pretty self-explanatory there. 2 Energy Retrieval. It does the same thing as Night Stretcher, but only for energy, and it lets you grab 2 back. So like this is basically for late game after like you've gone through all your energy, just to kind of like replenish a bit. Yeah. 2 Area Zero Ender Deaths. So this allows you to have 8 mons in your bench when you have a Terra in play and you play the Oderpon, so you can have up to 8 mons in your bench. It also goes for your opponent too, because the stadiums in Pokemon are reciprocal, so if they have a Terra, they can also have 8 mons on their bench, but like this is just the most optimal way to play it, because sometimes you want to like max your bench out for like your Hoots and like your Hoots and like the Latias and everything else. So like sometimes it's also nice to like bump your own stadium too. So if I have like this, so if I have this, I can like bump this, and then if I bump this for this, then I have to get rid of all my Pokemon. Up to I have to get rid of 3 if I have like max on the bench.
Okay.
Then we play 1 Prime Catcher. This card's just insane. This card just says boss out one of your guys, and I'm gonna promote one of mine. So yeah, the card's just very, very good. And then the Glass Trumpet. This only attaches to normal Pokemon, but sometimes you just need a way to be able to like get extra energy on your board, and you don't have Oderpon. So like, if you have a bunch of energy in discard pile, this is just a really easy way to do that. Supporters, the best supporter in the deck for Sada.
Absolutely.
Card's just insane. Really sad to see this card go next year, because this just basically makes the deck unplayable. But I mean, like this until then, like this card's insane. And then we also play 4 Crispin, because for when we get Badoo item locked, you still need a way to be able to attack and also get energy out of your deck. So this is just like the easiest way to do it, and plus there's also times where you just need grass energy from your deck, and you can, because you attach 1 and then put the other to your hand, so you can like grab a lightning and a grass and then attach the lightning, and then you can use the Oderpon to attach the grass that you just added off of this. And then the last is the boss's orders. Just 1, because you mainly want to be using Crispin or Sada for your supporter every turn, just to be able to attack, because you don't really have a way to attach more than 1 energy per turn to the ancient Pokemon, so you need the Sada or the Crispin to be able to do that. But boss is still a really good card. And then the energies, we just play 6 grass energy for the Odor Pawns. And then we play 3 lightning and 3 fighting for the Raging Bolts.
Very nice.
So yeah, my matchups were well, I had a bye round 1, so I mean that doesn't really count. Round 2 we played against the Rotom deck, which won the event. I lost to it just because Raging Bull has a really hard time into 1 prizers, just because like you need to take 2 prizes consistently to be able to like keep the pace up against your opponent. And since he can take 2 of my prizes every turn, I can only take 1. The prize trade's just not great there.
You're just being outpaced.
Yeah, he's just outpacing me, and like my prizes were also really bad that game because we had doubled. Both of the fan runs were also prized that game too.
Ooh.
And that's really bad. Yeah, because not having access to the hoots and noctows, to being able to like 2 your deck for whatever you're missing, it really just feels bad. And then we also had the prime catcher prized as well, so that also really sucks because you can only play 1 ace spec, obviously. Round 3, we played against. We played against round 3. I think it was Mega Absol. And we have a really good matchup into that because both of the main attackers, the Kangaskhan and the Absol, kind of just get steamrolled by the Raging Bolt. And then we also had the Tealmass Odor Pawn for the Mega Absol. So it's kind of not a free matchup. Like there's definitely a world where like I can lose, but the odds of me losing are way lower than like me actually like taking the match, just because of having the grass weakness alone. Just makes it really bad for him. And then also because they're kind of slow, so they have to like take a turn. They have to take 2 turns to fully load up a Mega Kangaskhan, and I can pretty much get fully loaded in 1 turn. So, and you only need 5. You need 5 energy to kill a Mega Kangaskhan, but with this deck, it's not really that hard.
Nice.
And then the last round we played against and Zoroark, and we also took that as well because he low-key kind of bricked, but I also kind of bricked, but I was able to unbrick myself and he wasn't able to unbrick himself, so it kind of just like worked in my favor, and I felt kind of bad because it was my boy, but that's the game. It is what it is.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta take the W's when we can. Yeah, but yeah, that's it.
Very nice, man. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Shout out to Mega Latios.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the goat.
All right, man. Well, hey, thank you so much for the deck profile.
Thank you. Peace out, world.